Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. My name is Horatio Gallegos with Digital Assets Factory, and today I'm going to make very, very good use of your time. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And what I want to talk about today is I'm going to help you discover how the public is searching for products and services and information online and how you can leverage that for your commercial real estate business. I'm going to show you some trends, some real statistics, and live market analysis. And I will show you my credentials as well here in the upcoming slides so you can know kind of the context of where I'm going to be coming from, what my background is, and how I can help you. And at the very least, at the end of this presentation, you will have a really good idea of a couple of great ideas of how to boost your commercial real estate business. I'm also going to show you how to reclaim a lot of commercial real estate business and leads that are in your marketplace, how to reclaim those from the residential agents that are taking them just because they're doing better marketing, and how you and your company can literally capture hundreds of prospects and leads every single month who are already looking for your expertise. Now, this is going to be regardless of whether you are already a very established large firm with a team or if you are a one-man, one-woman shop in your area. If you have the expertise, if you have the bandwidth to serve more clients, I'm going to show you how you can literally siphon this traffic that is existing in your local marketplace. Okay? So really quickly, just want to tell you what I do. That way, again, to set the context of the rest of our talk today. I'm a former producing commercial real estate practitioner turned marketing advisor, and now I help commercial real estate brokers, teams, and businesses create incremental traffic, leads, and business by connecting them with people already looking online for their service and expertise in their local market. Okay? Now, again, just to set the tone, I'm a former practitioner. I'm not a one of those guys that you see at a booth at an expo selling marketing products or selling, the latest tool and gadget and social media platform that's going to get you all the leads. I'm a practitioner, formerly a practitioner. Here I am in this picture at ICSC, the biggest retail conference in the world in Las Vegas, where I attended four consecutive years, just doing the ICSC hustle, just meeting with tenants, meeting with brokers and landowners and things like that, trying to get some deals together. Here's one of my proudest professional moments when I earned my CCIM designation after 10 million of verified transactions, 160 hours of classroom hours, 6-hour comprehensive exam, long journey. I'm probably more proud of this moment than I am of my college graduation and grad school graduation because it was performance-based and it took a lot of work. It took me about 2.5, 3 years to earn that. I'm like I said, I'm a practitioner, but I was a born marketer. Even when I was doing commercial real estate, prior to that, even when I was doing residential real estate, because I did 4 years of residential before I went full-time 100% into commercial. I was already generating leads. I was consulting with different brokers. I was actually, if you can see here, John Gormley is the CEO of the St. Louis Association of Realtors, formerly worked at the Texas Association. He says here that as far as I know, Horatio was the only person generating international buyer leads through SEO and leveraging the internet to connect buyers and sellers. This was back in 2008. Things have evolved, but I was doing it since then. Here I am in Mexico, actually doing some deals with some developers there on generating traffic for them online and creating buyers. This is on the residential side. Again, back in 2009, as you can see here. This one's back in 2000. I can't even read it, but it was a while back. So I want to show you a little bit about, now that we've established kind of where I'm coming from, what angle, what perspective I have. First, like I said, I'm a practitioner. I have not had a paycheck since 2004. So 13 years as I only eat what I hunt. Real estate, and now as a professional marketing consultant, I know what goes on in as us as business owners or as brokers. the constant need to create business, right? And to keep that faucet open. So we're gonna talk about how to do that. But the first thing I want you to do is really work on clearing your head of all the noise that you hear, of all the marketing hype, the social media, the new trends, the platforms, stuff that is almost impossible to keep up with. And I want to focus on one thing. I want you to ask yourself, what is the one tool that you use every single day, probably every single day if you're like me, to search for information or for a product or service? If you're like me, that answer is Google, right? Google. Despite everything that comes up, SEO, search engine optimization, meaning how to manipulate the Google search results, is the #1 platform for personal and business users. So a quick stats from QuickSprout collects data online. 39% of customers come from search. 70% of the links that people click on are the organic ones. That means that 70 to 80% of people scroll through the paid ads and just focus on the organic results, because that speaks credibility, right? It's not, you're not being sold, you're not clicking on an ad. 75% of users, this is important, never scroll past the first page of the results. That means if somebody's searching for a term, maybe a commercial real estate term, and you're not on page 1, you're missing out on 75% of the traffic, because people will not even click on page 2, most of them. And 93% of online experiences begin with a search engine. Let's just keep that in mind. Extremely powerful information on how you can leverage existing demand to create business for your firm, regardless of the size of where you are. So, another statistics here. SEO, meaning search engine optimization or Google marketing, spending to reach $80 billion by 2020. It's currently at $65 billion. So we're finding out that Google and SEO is not just the platform of the future, but it's actually the platform of the present. It's both present and future. It's the only platform that has been with us for years and is predicted to grow exponentially as people become more comfortable with search engines across the board of all ages, as people are able to connect with other people that have bought from that service or product through testimonials, through reviews, through good information, through good content. So how do we do that? So the first thing that we do when we're looking at an industry in a market is to verify that there is enough search volume in Google. So here's a live screenshot from Google AdWords tool that shows us the volume of people searching for commercial real estate Austin. And I'm going to talk about Austin. This is where I live, and it's a great market. It's a solid residential and commercial real estate market, and it gives us a good idea of what the landscape is like. So commercial real estate Austin commercial real estate, you see all of these Austin commercial real estate terms, and you see the monthly volume, 880, 390, 110, 50. If you combine that, that's the volume that's coming out of commercial real estate per month. Who's capturing that volume? I'm going to show you in a second how you can actually capture that for your business. Okay? So let's go to Google and look at some rankings real quickly. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a live Google browser and enter in the term Austin commercial real estate. We do a search and we're looking for the top results. Okay, so the first ones are the ads, which most people ignore. Then we see LoopNet, we see City Feet, commercial real estate search. These are all kind of listing platforms, right? The first real company that we see in the results is Realty Austin. Now let's look at Realty Austin. I've already opened the browser here. Realty Austin is a 100% or 95% residential company. It's actually the #1 residential company in Austin. It's a great company, but look at this. These are homes. These are open houses, market analysis, hidden inventory. These are the people that are taking the business from you online. Why? Because they have better marketing. So, as we know, this is a different animal. I did residential, and I have respect for residential agents that know what they're doing. But let's face it, most residential agents do not know how to handle commercial transaction, and nothing makes me more mad than getting a. I remember when I was a broker and I had the listings, and I would get phone calls from residential agents that did not know how to handle commercial transactions. Essentially, I had to do all the work for them and then still pay them 4% for the tenant for the tenant rep commission, because I did a lot of retail. I had a lot of listings, primarily listings on the retail side. So I basically did all the work and I would pay them 4%. Why? Because they had better marketing. When we go back, let's look at the next one, Den Commercial. So Den Property Group is a residential company in Austin. Den Property Group, as you can see, houses, bedrooms, baths. Once again, great marketing. By the way, these guys are actually a really, really good residential company, and they may have one or two commercial agents on staff, but let's face it, this is a residential company. They're taking your business too. Let's look at the next one. JB Goodwin. Okay, so JB Goodwin. Yes, they have a little commercial real estate division with a couple of brokers, but what is JB Goodwin? Residential company. Where are the professional commercial real estate companies and brokers? Why are they not showing up in Google? And why are they taking your business? It's because they have better marketing. And I understand it's not your fault. A lot of these guys in the residential side, they are bombarded with marketing tools and gadgets and things like that. So they're ahead. And now it's time to level the playing field. Now it's time for commercial brokers and offices to get to be able to serve clients in the best way possible. Because a lot of these agents that are handling this volume are not serving their clients properly, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. Oh, another one. So Jones Lang LaSalle did rank. It's one of the few. And then we have Craigslist. Craigslist is intercepting your traffic with just some, regular guys and gals putting properties up here and making a bunch of noise when you could be capturing this getting some tenant clients or possibly a listing or just get them on your email list and get them kind of create the authority for when they're ready to buy or lease something. So that's what we're seeing here. Then we go to page 2, and that's when we start to see a couple of the, we got Beckrate, we got Colliers, we got Equitable. So now we have some of the companies on the second page, and nobody's looking at these guys. So I'm showing you how residential companies can outrank these big commercial companies. So what if you're a one-man, one-woman shop? What's stopping you from outranking the big guys and actually taking over their business? So let's go back and answer the question, how are these rankings? How can they actually affect the traffic to my website so I can capture more leads? So I ran this across a few scenarios. Before I specialized in commercial real estate, we did this across the board in different niches. Here's what we saw. Tripling of traffic in 45 days. You can see this trend line for an education business. We tripled a corporate catering business, as you can see right here, just by increasing their rankings. And we 2.5x the traffic after 1 month for a fitness business. We've done this across the board in different industries. So I've shown you how people are searching for a product or service. I've shown you how many people scroll to page 2. I've shown you how this ranking is converting into traffic and leads for a business. So now you're probably asking a couple of questions. Is there enough search volume in my market? Will this work for my commercial real estate business? Well, is there enough search volume in your market? And is Google's currently selling their actual ads for your market? This is a good indicator of existing market demand. And also, is your business prepared to fulfill potential new inquiries that arise from increased online traffic? Because if you're not, then this is maybe not the program for you. Maybe this is not something we can help with because you don't have the bandwidth. So those are the three. The first two are something that I research and answer for you. And the third one is something you have to answer for yourself. So what I'd like to do is I want to invite you to do a free 20-minute strategy session right now where I'll actually look into your business, your local marketplace, and share with you exactly if and what we could do to help you out. So that's the first step, because not everybody's a candidate. Sometimes there's not enough search volume. Sometimes the website is just in really, really bad shape. It's been penalized. This is something that has to work for both sides. So I want to thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope it's been valuable to you. And I'm going to invite you once again to schedule a 20-minute strategy session. Click on the link below. Worst case scenario, you and I will have a nice chat, and you will walk away with some great knowledge that you can implement in your business. So again, my name is Horatio Gallegos with Digital Assets Factory. I look forward to connecting with you really soon. And again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you very soon.